Hey guys, John here. I am dialed in for a very short trip to the grocery store. We're going to see how well Beta does. So I decided to turn full self-driving Beta on inside of this parking lot to see if it could take me out of the parking lot, not knowing really which direction it would take me, but it allowed me to turn it on. So I thought, okay, this would be a good experiment. So I'm going down this aisle here and I immediately noticed there's some people in the way and a car coming. So I'm curious how it's going to handle it. I let it do its thing. There it just kind of backed up. And it does that. Sometimes it'll roll back. Some people have said that it's a feature, that it will go in reverse if it goes too far, but I found it kind of does it in random situations. So I'm not really sure if that's on purpose, but it definitely is something new for 10.10.2. So here, as soon as there's a gap, the car starts to go for it. This poor gentleman putting his card away, though, gets confused. So I nod him on. He looked at me, and you saw his hands go up, like, what is going on? So really, really awkward around pedestrians. These situations are awkward. And if I could sum up Beta into one word, it would be awkward. So the car proceeds to go through the parking lot here. Now I'm curious in this situation how it's going to contend with this car, because as you can see, their left turn signal's on, and I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that it doesn't go, and thankfully it does not go. So I wait a little bit. The car finally sorts itself out. Nobody is behind me. If somebody was, this slowness, again, would be very awkward, but eventually it figures it out. Now, once it comes onto this main stretch, I'm like, whew, I'm very at ease, because normally when I get out of this parking lot, I would go left, and I'd go left right after this guy comes. So thankfully, no awkwardness here. I was happy to see that it waited for him, but normally right after this I'd turn left, and in this case it does not go left. It decides, it indicates like it was going to go left, but then it goes through this area. So I have never exited this parking lot from this area at all, so I have no idea where it's going. It turns left, goes around some dumpsters. I never would take this path, and then it comes up here. So this is what's interesting. There's a stop sign, and you can see on the right, there's a parking lot. So I was very nervous because it started picking up some speed in this area. But it stops at the stop sign, and immediately I know this is going to be a problem. It needs to get out on the main road and get in the far left turn lane immediately so it can turn left. And I'm not even noticing, but you'll see in the parking lot, it actually picks up, the cameras pick up that car that's kind of in the middle of the parking lot. That car decides to move forward and come up right behind me. So they also want to get out onto this main road. So they creep up behind me, but I don't even notice them. So I'm just sitting here waiting for this traffic to pass. See, here they come. They're moving up now. They're getting ready to go. And there they honk at me. Really annoying, because they really didn't need to honk at me, but it was clear. It was totally clear. So I had to take over and get out there because it was not going at all. And I didn't want to see it fail. And I know for a fact it would fail there because it would not get in the far left turn lane. So here we are, I turn it back on, and from here, the rest of the ride is pretty straightforward, no issues. So I'll fast forward through the rest.